Hello, Ravens. Welcome back to part two of our What Will Eagleton Look Like in the Fall series. So let's get started with what will look like in the fall. So in the hallways, we'll continue to walk on the right side of the hall and we'll limit the number of classes in the hall at any one time. Restroom breaks will be scheduled to allow only one class at a time to utilize the restroom areas. And just a reminder again, all water fountains will be closed, and students are encouraged to bring water bottles from home and utilize the touchless or the refill station. Uh, Staff will be wearing masks in transitional areas outside of the classroom and we'll encourage, again, students to do this as well. Common areas such as restrooms will be sanitized frequently to ensure health and safety of our students. In the classroom, our goal is to have students within a homeroom class remaining with that same group of students throughout the day as much as possible. Some exceptions might occur if a student receives reading or math interventions, special education services, or ESL services. So those would be some times that they would leave their group and go to another classroom. Seating arrangements will be set up in each class to allow for as much social distancing as possible between seats. Each student will have individual materials such as pencils, crayons, glue, scissors, Chromebooks. These items will be labeled and not shared among students. Also in the classroom, let's say there are materials or classroom areas that must be shared. They'll be sanitized between users. And teachers will be wearing a mask or face shield when working closely with a group of students, such as like a reading group. Our students are encouraged to wear masks at those times as well. Areas that are high-touch surfaces, such as light switches and doorknobs, will be sanitized throughout the day. Special area classes. So at this time, our students will travel to their special area classroom because our schedule allows for enough time for us to clean and sanitize the area before the next group comes in. We're pretty fortunate that the master schedule worked out that way to allow for those gaps of time because I really think it's important for the kids to experience those classrooms and all that they have to offer. The desk materials and high-touch surfaces will be sanitized in between classes. So let me talk a little bit about music. We know that singing is a problem right now. So music classes will focus on instruments and movement and other aspects of music that they don't involve singing, at least for the first 9 weeks, and then we'll have to revisit that as we get more information. Library books will be quarantined and sanitized upon return, and they'll be placed back into circulation after a 72-hour quarantine. All right, that concluded part 2. So stay with me for part 3 of our What Will School Look Like series.